Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I normally wouldn't do a video about this. I have touched upon my musical tastes in the past, especially in question and answer videos. They ask what kind of music you like, and etc. I'm kind of across the board. I've said that a million times. Motown, soul, death metal, thrash, speed metal, punk, blah 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 blah. I like all types of shit. So anyhow, one of my favorite all-time bands, Faith No More, is doing a new album called Soul Invictus. I believe it's coming out in May. I don't remember. It's the 18th. I don't remember the date. Anyhow, Amazon had it for, I think it was $17.99 pre-order. It dropped to $13.99. I pre-ordered it at $17.99, then I kind of got like cold feet, and I stopped my pre-order. Usually when a new CD comes out, funny that I'm still buying CDs, right? But I still do, for just like my select few favorite bands. Faith No More, Suicidal Tendencies, Thurston Howell III, Hypocrisy, Pain. You know, for other, Godflesh, for other things I kind of don't bother, but usually I like to support them with physical media. I don't know why, I just like it better. So, tangible. It's my age, that's why. So, I heard two of their songs that they had released. The first one, forgive me for my speaking of French here, is called Motherfucker. And I thought it was really stupid. I found it to be really repetitive. The beat was cool, like it sounded like it was gonna go somewhere interesting, but I really did not get into it. I thought it was kind of, I don't want to use the word juvenile. I love Mike Patton. I think he does great music. There's something on my ear, like a hair. I think he does great music. I've loved him in Tomahawk. He's pretty good in Phantomas. I loved his solo albums. Mondo Cane, the Italian one, was excellent. Him and the Executioners did that rap album, Peeping Tom, Lovage. Lovage is great. I mean, mostly anything he touches, I really enjoy. So it was kind of strange to hear it. It seemed like a goofy track, and it seemed just really repetitive and something I would definitely skip over had I been listening to it in my car. And that's when you know it's not for me. If I'm like skipping over something, it's bad. Usually I let things play out. Their second track, called Superhero, was better. I liked it. I didn't love it, but I thought it was pretty cool. Now, I don't know if I would say they're losing their edge. There was some tracks they had, on their old albums, on The Real Thing and Angel Dust, that I love. King for a Day, Full for a Lifetime, and Album of the Year. I mean, there's some great tracks on all their albums. Some, for me, are better than others, but they always, I like his screaming, I like his singing. He just does a lot of cool shit with his voice. So, I guess the question here is, for anyone who's watching this that's a fan of Faith No More, and there seems to be a lot of these stupid keyboard warriors on the internet that, fuck you, you don't like them. One guy wrote something on Facebook, which I thought was interesting. He's like, it could be fart noises for like 60 minutes, and I would still buy the album. I don't see that, as anything I would do. I mean, if someone's putting literally, because he has a couple albums where he's just like doing these avant-garde noises with like banging pots and pans and playing flutes and shit, whatever, maybe not flutes, but whatever. If that would be the case, I wouldn't buy it. I mean, it just wouldn't be my speed. I probably wouldn't hate it, but it just wouldn't be something I would purchase. So I don't agree with that guy. One asshole on Facebook, I had said I really don't like the first single, Motherfucker. I thought Superhero was pretty good. I hope the rest of the album's great, because I'm a little worried at this point. He had said, well, I hope, some bullshit about, I hope that the album isn't good just for your sake, just to kind of fuck you over, like some crap. And I was like, who talks like that? Like, the thing that pisses me off, or at least, what are you doing, buddy? The thing that pisses me off is 95% of these people, first off, you probably wouldn't be speaking to them in the real world. If you ran into them, this conversation wouldn't come up unless you were like in a music store. And for some reason they see you holding an album and they go, so what do you think of the new Faith No More? You might, it's pretty good, I didn't like this, I like that. Oh, cool, man, yeah, I like it. You might throw around some ideas and the story might end. When I work at the tattoo shop and hang out there a day or so a week, you meet all kinds of people, you get into all kinds of conversations, and for the most part, even if you don't agree with someone or they don't agree with you, on whatever taste you have, whether it be the tattoo you're getting, maybe you like Japanese tattoos, they like old school, traditional, whatever, you can still appreciate it and talk to them about it and have a normal conversation. They're not going to turn around and be like, fuck you, your opinion's stupid, I hate you, go die. These people on the internet seem to have this weird logic, like, because they have the internet at their fingertips, they can tell you to go fuck yourself, and since there are really no repercussions unless you're talking about some crazy shit, like killing someone or bombing someone or some nonsense, then nothing will happen to them. You know, they're behind this keyboard and this monitor, and this guy, I guess, felt it like I was, I don't know what, personally attacking him because I don't agree with liking the songs he likes. And the guy didn't look like he was like 16. He looked about 35. It's like, is this really what you have to do? You can't have normal, meaningful conversation about anything? Disagreeing, agreeing, liking something? This is why it's so fucking stupid when people go on these rants about video games or movies or music. It's like, we don't agree. You like this game, I don't. Or I like this game, you don't. Who gives a shit? At least we have something in common we can talk about. If you meet these people in real life, I can guarantee you most of them, not all, most of them would not say that shit to your face because they're fucking bitches. And I'm not one to get into any kind of fight or situation like that because I don't see it being necessary for the most part. But also, why would it be necessary to get into some kind of argument or fight with someone over a band or a video game or whatever? I'm really straying off topic here, but the point of the video is, what do you think about the new Faith No More singles, the two of them? Will you be buying the album? Will you just be downloading piecemeal what you like? And, you know, fuck it, we'll throw the question in there. What do you feel about these people on the internet that, you know, feel like because your opinion differs from theirs that they can just shit all over you? I find it very strange. I also find the ages of people to very much dictate how they act on the internet. Not 100%, but there's a social grace that's lacking in, and I mean this not offensively to anyone watching this in this age group. I'm 31. I feel like anything before me, after me, in their 20s, early 20s, not late 20s, not mid 20s even, early 20s, 20, 21, for the most part, a lot of them were raised behind computers and TV screens with video games. Now, I was raised behind a TV screen as well. Perfect Stranger, The Night Court, and fucking Sanford and Son, and whatever else. So I get it. But I feel like a lot of them did a lot of, the difference is, I didn't have the internet. So I wasn't having social interaction. I was just laughing at like comedy and whatever. These people seem to be lacking social graces because they don't know how to speak to people, and they have this weird way of coming across or not coming across because everything they do is via texting or the internet. I find it's almost a hindrance in a way because you're lacking the ability to speak to people in what the fuck just fell? You're lacking the ability to speak to people in real life because you've done all of it behind a computer. Do you know how many times I've heard about people going on dates and shit because they're getting a text message like, I like you, I think you're pretty, would you like to go out with me? What? They don't even like know each other and they're talking about it. Like, you have to see someone's mannerisms and facial expressions, see if you get along with them, hear the inflection and the tone of their voice. This video has went way off topic, so I'm going to label it something that's completely nutty. What do you guys think about all that? I guess the questions sort of tie in. Faith No More, new album, you a fan? If so, what do you think? Do you disagree with me? Do you like the singles? Also, what do you feel about keyboard warriors and assholes that act out on the internet because they feel like they are, you know, have an impenetrable shield around them? Let me know. Thanks guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good. Have fun with those potholes I'm running over.